If your entire financial life depends on one income source, you are more exposed than you think. Recessions don't destroy wealth overnight. They expose fragility. Layoffs happen. Clients pause spending. Contracts disappear. Overtime dries up. Bonuses shrink. What felt stable suddenly isn't. The question isn't whether another slowdown will come. It's whether your income structure can survive it. That's where the three-income rule comes in. This rule isn't about becoming rich overnight. It's about building stability in uncertain environments, because income is the foundation of every financial plan. Without consistent inflow, asset allocation doesn't matter. Here is the framework. The first income stream is active income. This is your primary job, business revenue, or main professional output. It's the engine that funds everything else. Most people stop here. They rely entirely on one employer, one salary, one contract. The problem is concentration risk. If 100% of your cash flow comes from one source, you have single-point failure risk. Companies restructure. Industries shift. AI disrupts roles. Governments change policy. No job is immune. That doesn't mean abandon your primary income. It means strengthen it. Invest in skills that increase your bargaining power. Increase your value within your industry. Build credibility. The stronger your active income, the easier it becomes to build the next two layers. But active income alone is not protection. The second income stream is defensive passive income. This is income that is not directly tied to your daily effort. It could come from dividend-paying equities, bonds, rental cash flow, royalties, or digital products. The goal is not high yield. The goal is resilience. In recessions, asset prices fluctuate, but diversified income-producing assets often continue paying. Even reduced dividends or lower rental yields still create cash flow when salaries are uncertain. This layer acts as shock absorption. Imagine losing your job, but still having a steady stream of income covering 30 to 40% of your monthly expenses. That changes your psychological position entirely. You make decisions from stability, not panic. Passive income is not about quitting work. It's about lowering dependency. The third income stream is scalable or flexible income. This is the most overlooked layer. Scalable income is income you can expand quickly when needed. Consulting, freelancing, remote project work, online skill-based services, teaching, advisory work. It doesn't need to generate money constantly. It needs to exist as optionality. In a recession, companies cut full-time roles, but often hire contractors for targeted tasks. Remote work expands flexibility. Skills become portable. If you can activate additional income within 30 to 60 days, your risk profile changes dramatically. The three-income rule is simple. One stable core, one defensive layer, one flexible lever. Most households operate with only the first. That's not a wealth problem. That's a structural risk problem. Now let's translate this into practical positioning. Step 1. Evaluate concentration risk. What percentage of your total monthly income comes from one source? If it's above 80%, you are exposed. That doesn't mean panic. It means planning. Step 2. Build passive infrastructure gradually. You don't need massive capital. Even small dividend reinvestment plans, bond ladders, or low-cost income ETFs begin the process. The objective is cash flow diversity, not yield chasing. Step 3. Develop portable skills. This may be the highest leverage action you can take. Skills in data analysis, marketing, design, coding, writing, operations, financial modeling, or AI integration can be monetized across industries. In uncertain times, optionality compounds. Income systems are like portfolio diversification. The More independent your cash flow sources, the less one event destabilizes you. Notice something important. This framework does not require prediction. You don't need to know when the next recession arrives. You don't need to time the market. You simply reduce fragility before it happens. That is anti-fragility. When downturns come, fragile systems break. Structured systems adjust. Let's make this concrete. Imagine two individuals. Person A earns $100,000 from one employer. No side income, no dividends, no additional skills monetized. Person B earns $80,000 from a job, $10,000 from diversified income assets, and has consulting skills that can generate another $15,000 if activated. On paper, Person A earns more. In reality, Person B is more stable. Stability creates better decisions. Better decisions create wealth. The three-income rule is not about working endlessly. It's about building layers over time. Active income funds investments. Investments generate defensive cash flow. Skills create scalable flexibility. Eventually, the balance shifts. Passive and scalable income grow. Active income becomes less dominant. Dependency decreases. This is how you move from vulnerability to positioning. Recessions test liquidity and income continuity. If you can maintain cash flow, you gain advantage. You can invest when others are forced to sell. You can negotiate from strength. You can wait for better opportunities. Income diversity is strategic leverage. Let me summarize clearly. The three-income rule consists of a strong primary income source you continuously upgrade, a diversified passive income layer that generates steady cash flow, a scalable skill-based income lever that can be activated during stress. You do not build all three overnight. You build them sequentially. Year 1. Strengthen primary income and start investing. Year 2. Grow passive income base. Year 3. Develop scalable skills. Over time, your financial life becomes less fragile. In uncertain economic cycles, survival is not about prediction, it is about structure. If one income stream fails and the other two continue, you remain stable, and stability allows compounding. Recessions are not just economic events, they are structural stress tests. The three-income rule ensures you pass them.